are here to talk about an amazing project. We are creating a special system for Hong Kong's private clinics. It's called the Clinical Management System, or CMS for short. So what does the CMS do? It's like a big talk box with useful tools. The appointment tools lets patients book appointments in many ways. They can do it online, on their phones, by calling. The system will remember and send reminders, so patients won't miss their appointment. The billing to access different ways to pay, like cash and Octopus. The medical record tool keeps all patient information safe, and the registration tool helps new patients sign up first. Our goals are simple. We want to make clinics work faster and better. The CMS will do things like scheduling and billing by self. That means less work for the clinic staff. We also want to help patients. They can easily check their medical records, and the doctor can give better help. And the CMS will follow Hong Kong's rules to keep patients' data safe. What's the result? Clinics can get more patients and make more money. They can also save money. Patients won't have to wait a long time and will get care just for them. For the medical field in Hong Kong, this system can show others a new way to work. In short, the CMS is a great helper for clinics. It gets rid of slow older paperwork. It helps with appointments and help doctors make smart choices. It's made just for each clinic. I believe this project will make Hong Kong's private clinics much better. Thank you. Welcome next member.
Okay, thank you for your speech. I'm Xu so let's talk about the team members and the responsibility. The first is project manager, oversees planning, execution, and timelines. Product manager, bridging market needs and technical requirements. Next is UX and UI designs, ensure user-friendly and visually appealing interface. Front-end and back-end developers, important design and ensure scalable code. The last is test engineer and QA team, validate functionality and compliance. The second is stakeholder, who needs to care about this item. Provide clean pay the fee. Determine the direction of the project. Development team ensures that the development project meets the needs of the user. Government checks if it's flaws. Doctor and patient use the system every day and want a better experience. Next is environment regulation. Team work according to standard processes and build a system which technology front-end, back-end server, legal comply with law, protect patient privacy, and comply with Hong Kong main regulations. So I'm done here. Let's go to the next student.
Now, I will continue to introduce the WBS for the CMS project. It's a list that breaks the project into small tasks. It covers stage from project start, including market research, requirement analysis, and project charter creation, to project planning, which involves making the WBS creation and project schedule with a Gantt chart, and resource planning. The system design perhaps include system and architecture design, database design, and UI design. Development include front-end and back-end. Development, database development, and system integration. Testing cover unit testing, integration testing, system testing, and user acceptance testing. Deployment and training involves system deployment, user training, and data migration. Project closure include the project acceptance, documentation, and the project summary. The WBS is the project's foundation, ensuring all paths are managed well. The project schedule is important for the CMS project, showing task, timelines, and dependencies. Project ideation happens in the first month, with market research and requirement analysis. Project happening follows with WBS development and schedule finalization. System design comes next, focusing on architecture, database, and UI design. Development happens over several weeks, covering front-end, back-end, and database development. Plus system integration testing follows, including Unite integration system and user acceptance testing. Then comes development and the training with the system being deployed, staff training and data migration. Finally, project closure involves acceptance, documentation, and a project review. This picture shows a Gantt chart for a project completion plan, outlining various tasks and their timelines. The project schedule is a key for the CMS project. Outlining task timelines and dependencies, we are made responsible assumption about each task duration. Based on team experience, industry data, and resource availability, the project's success depends on correctly identifying and managing the critical paths, which determines the shortest completion time. The critical paths include tasks like market research, requirement analysis, system design, development testing, development, and closure. During the system design perhaps, we do tasks such as system architecture design, database design, and UI design. In the development perhaps, the main tasks are front-end and back-end development, plus system integration. The testing perhaps involved Unite, integration system, and user acceptance testing. Deployment and training cover system development, user training, and data migration. Finally, project closure involves acceptance, documentation, and the project summary. These tasks are managing to finish the project within 12 months.
Thank you, Haoyan. And next, I will continue with the project planning. First, let's discuss the project resources plan. The successful development of CMS hinges on effective resources managers. We have outlined the technical resources required to ensure they execute the project within 12 months highlight. In addition to the technical resources, we have the quality control plan that play a crucial role in our project. For example, the training. This ensures that everyone is well-versed in the system and is functionality. And second one is quality auditors. Our scope including conducting quality auditors to verify the effectiveness and implementation of the quality assurance system specific to the CMS development project. The QA and QC management will also be responsible for this aspect. Be effectively manages those resources and implementing robust training and audited process. We aim to streamline our framework and enhance collaborations, result in timely project execution. Next, I will want to highlight our project risk plan, which outline the corrective and preventive actions necessary to maintain the quality of CMS. The objective here is to identify any condition that could be adversely affect our project and address them properly. The responsibility of the plant are shared primarily by the QA and QC managers and software testers. Each corrective action request or CA out will include a detailed description of the issue identified. For example, required corrective actions with specific time frames. The structured approach not only ensures quality but also fosters a culture of continual improvement within our team. Finally, I will turn it into project planning. Understanding our financial commitment is crucial for the project variables. Here, we outline the key assumptions related to our budget, including labor costs, development tools, and equipment purchase. For example, we project a total budget amount for $1 million HK, which encompasses various expenditures related to financial the project. Importantly, we also assume our ROI and NPV to confirm the project economic feasibility and potential of sustainable growth. These metrics will guide our financial decision and ensure that we are allocated resources effectively throughout the project life cycle. Next, I will hand it to Simon to continue with the next part for our system design.
Thank you, Jerry. I'm Yan Kai-chun Simon, and now I will talk about the system design and implementation. So first, let's talk about the chosen methodology. The chosen software development model for our CMS is rapid application design, as it allows for rapid prototyping, quick feedback, and interactive improvements. So according to the left image, the phase development methodology and the throwaway prototyping methodology are the most suitable because these two methods have the best results overall. And the diagram in the middle has presents the system main function and the interactions between different types of user. First, let's talk about the action from user. You can see there are three kinds of users: patient, nurse, and doctor. And in the image, you can see each of them have different actions. So next is the system functions. So in the queue patient's function, it connects to the command include, which means the queuing process always happens when a visitation is made. And the register patient connects to the command extend, which means the register process happens optionally when a visitation is made. So in the right part is our CMS interface design. It has a header, it displays the system title prominently, and the sidebar notification. It has 4 buttons for core modules, which are patient registration, queue list, appointments, and reports. And the main content area, it is a central space which shows welcome in the figure, where modules, details, and workflows will appear. So next, let's talk about the functional requirement. So first, the system must store and record patient information accurately. So to ensure this, the system is linked to a HKID card reader. And second, the system should notify patients via SMS or in-system alerts when their turn is approaching. Finally, the system should be capable for doctors and nurses to issue a medical certification after a consultation. And in the left corner, also it has the hardware requirement. As our CMS is built using ASP.NET and we will host locally, so our internet connection is required to send SMS notification to patient. So this is the minimum hardware requirements. And you can see the requirements are certainly low as it is required to run on most computers. So the right part is the implementation. So let's talk about the tools technology involved. The development of the CMS will use Microsoft Visual Studio as the primary coding environment, and the JavaScript will serve as the programming language. And the Microsoft SQL Server will be employed for the database storage. And because the local server is required to host the application, and a reliable internet connection is needed for the SMS function. And also our HKRD card reader will be integrated to capture the patient's details from their HKRD cards. So next I'll pass to Hao Yan to talk about the limitation.
We discussed the CMS system in Hong Kong's private clinics. It has added clinical management and boosted operational efficiency. Yet it has limitation. It suits clinic of the certain size and workflow. Clinics differing much in size or with unique workflow may struggle to adapt. Also, while the system aims to secure data, no system is entirely safe from cyber threats. Regular security updates are crucial. Performance can also be affected by the clinic's IT infrastructure. Old handwork or slow internet may hinder performance. In the future, several improvements can enhance CMS with AI growth. With analytical tools can improve patient care insight and efficiency. Making the system more mobile-friendly allows healthcare workers to assist in anywhere, reducing the response time. Better integration on medical system and database can simplify patient referral and enhance care. Adding feature like online booking and the medical record assist can increase patient involvement and satisfaction, reflecting the clinic is good service.